Good morning and welcome to the final day of a week on LighterLife, and I'm quite happy about that because it's been tough. It has been a tough week. I'm going to be able to find out at the end of this video whether I've lost weight and this whole thing has been worth it. So we shall see. So I'm going to start by checking the 7-day meal plan from my... What's the matter? I'll feed you as well. I'll feed you as well. I'm going to check the plan from my 7-day starter pack and get it. I'm being distracted now. I'm coming. I'm coming. Are you hungry or do you want to go outside? I don't know. You're not making sense. Well, Basil's happy, as am I, because I get to start the last day of a week on LighterLife with the best breakfast. Chocolate shake, by far the nicest thing that I think I've had this week. But let's get it done. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, but it's over and I'm sad. I shouldn't have done that. Hello, cheeky. Hello. Okay. Oh. Oh. Another scorcher of a day. So that means it's time for another scorcher of a snack. Another vegetable broth. It's actually really nice, but you know, it's like 33 degrees. Madness. Lunchtime at... What are you having?
I'm having cream cheese on toast.
Cream cheese on toast. Sounds good. Do you know what I've got for lunch?
No.
No. For the third time this week... shepherd's pie. And this is, to be fair, this is the worst meal of all of these. I had the best breakfast and now it's the worst lunch, so...
It's lammy. It's so yummy.
Lammy.
It's going to stink the house out again.
Well, I mean, 130ml of hot water, microwave for like 2 minutes. Here it is. Still smells kind of funky. I do at least get a decent afternoon snack today, or at least I'm assuming it's decent. I don't know. It probably is compared to that shepherd's pie, but salt and vinegar pot chips. Let's try them. Yeah, really good. Just crisps. Salt and vinegar. It's like bitter aftertaste to them, but the salt and vinegar flavour is really strong, so that's nice. First new thing I've actually been able to eat for a couple of days. My taste buds are tingling, mate. But I also need to eat this, don't I? Well, here it is, folks. It's time. Time for the final LighterLife meal of the week. And what original, never before seen treat am I going to have? Oh, it's spaghetti bolognese. I've had this several times before. We know what it's going to taste like, but I'm incredibly hungry, so let's just do it. Right, here we go. Final meal of the week, which I've had... Is this the 4th time I've had it? As far as meals, this is the best. So at least I'm ending on a high. It just lacks texture. It needs more texture. All of these meals need more texture. But you know, at least this is the best one. Right, there we go. That was the final day, and there was light on a week on LighterLife. And yeah, I mean, today went the same as every other day this week, in that the food was... I'm bored of that food. There's just no let up. There's no variation. The first 2 days were fine because it was all new. But days, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 especially, just retreading old ground, so it's made it harder. Had it been original flavours throughout, even the textures would have been fine, but the same flavours throughout, it's just made it boring. Boring. But I will do the full conclusion tomorrow after I've done the weigh-in, because let's at least hope that I've lost a decent amount of weight this week, because yeah, it has cost in many ways. So I'm assuming I've reached ketosis. My body's eating fat, so we shall see. I'm excited to see what the scales are going to say in the morning. Also nervous, because I'm going to be unhappy if it's all for nothing. I'm pretty confident it won't have gone up. It's just how far down it's gone. But we shall see. So, yeah, lots of repeats today. At least I had a good start with the chocolate shake and a good finish in the chocolate cake. Can you see the theme there of what I like the most? Also, yeah, I really, really, really dislike that shepherd's pie now. And I wish to never see that again. Unpleasant. It's probably fair to say, that one. Maybe I liked it at the start of the week, not so much now. Not at all now, let's be real. Right. No point in wasting any more time. I'll do the full conclusion after I've jumped on the scales, which is going to be now. Right, please behave. 14.8 was the original weight. Hey, you know what? Blimey, nearly £7, nearly half a stone in a week. Whew. Right then, there we go. That was a week on LighterLife. And it's fair to say I am lighter now than I was when I started. Quite an impressive weight loss, but when you consider I was eating less than 800 calories every single day and being quite miserable because of it, I would have been quite concerned had I gained weight or even just lost like a pound or two. So if you want to lose a big chunk of weight quite quickly, then definitely consider it. However, it's not particularly easy. The lack of calories isn't the biggest issue for me as part of this. I knew going in that I was going to have, a very small amount of food. The biggest issue for me, at least with this starter pack that LighterLife put together as a way of introducing you to what the diet can do, is the lack of variation. So had I had more to actually choose from, I feel like I would have found this much easier. But that's on the box, that's what it's for. So I'm not sure it's exactly my fault that it just got a bit boring. Maybe it is, I don't know, let me know. But yeah, the actual disinterest I had in food kind of spoilt it a little bit and made it harder than it probably had to be. But on saying that, the food itself was a mixed bag. Like, the shakes were delicious, amongst the nicest diet shakes I've ever had in a week on. If it was mainly that, I think I would have fared a lot better. The bars were really good. The snack pots were really nice. The evening meals, the spaghetti, the shepherd's pie, not a fan at all of those. The lack of texture overall was kind of off-putting as well. But the flavour, particularly on that shepherd's pie, not good at all. I didn't like that. That was kind of nasty. Didn't like that. You may love it. I certainly didn't. It was just a bit sloppy baby food-esque. So yes, more texture please next time. But yeah, as I say, there was some delicious stuff in there. So yeah, just didn't like those overall. Lack of texture, lack of variation on, particularly on those evening meals. But it is what it is. We got through it. Lost quite a lot of weight. If I were to continue doing LighterLife, would I lose weight quite as dramatically? Probably not. I imagine it would be for a few weeks quite a drastic drop, but then would begin to level out. So if you did it for a month, maybe you could get away with losing, a stone and a half. But after that, long term, if you've got a lot more weight to lose, perhaps. But as for me, no, I can't imagine it would drop at that rate.
for particularly long. But, you know, it's good for a few weeks if you have the money. Another downside is it's incredibly expensive. That 1 week was, you know, almost 90 quid. Yes, you do get the help and advice of one of the LighterLife coaches. I got quite a few texts. They did try to ring, but I was kind of, crazy busy with certain things. I was invited to the meetings. I definitely didn't want to do that because I felt like a lot of the more serious LighterLifers, I don't know if that's what they call themselves, would have seen me for what I'm not, as a bit of a piss take. And being there for 1 week, I just didn't feel right going to that. But, you know, all the luck to you if that's your jam. But, there we go. That was a week on LighterLife. I'm not gonna complain about the weight loss, but I'm gonna complain about bank balance loss because it's not cheap. It ain't cheap. So if you would like to see the next week on early before everybody else and support the show, then please do consider supporting the show on Patreon or becoming a member here on YouTube. All the links are in the description. It helps me to do these particularly expensive week-ons. And the next one I have planned, it's another highly requested week, which may also end up being quite pricey. What could that be? I might go and have to see one of my mates about it. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.